Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about episode 5. And in episode 5, so we have see all the couple moving together. When people kind of meet up together, when the girl kind of meet up together. Miley told Ray that she should be with Jake. Ray told Jake that April love her. So there was like a meeting of the couple, there was an exchange, something like that. And then we have like now the tri couple meet up, or they're in this tri marriage, right? We have Shanique and Zayn. So Shanique see that she love Randall and she want to marry him. So this is when the couple spend time with each other. Oh, this beginning is a little bit so messy. So Zen say that at the end of the day, he's happy for Jake and Ray. So when all the people meet up together, we see people who are like in a relationship, people who want to continue with the tripod, and people who want to be. So they will still try to figure out things. We have Zen and Shanae. After the couple meet up, they were just talking about how everything happened, and Zane was explaining to Shanique what happened, about Jake and Ray, about other couple. Shani didn't want to hear about that. He said, oh, he doesn't like how Shani make facial expression and she doesn't listen to him when he's talking to her. Then they show Mandy and Handel. So you know the fight that Kobe have with Zen, about like Zen did something and forced Kobe to kiss another girl. Kobe's putting it, literally put the blame on Zen for the fact that girl was coming to him and he kissed them. This guy's, I don't know. So he said this girl come to him and he put the blame on Zen. I don't know how Zen is responsible for him kissing, for Kobe kissing other girl. It doesn't make sense to me. Show Shanique and Zen. So Zen apologized to Shanique because after they have that little argument about how she was making some kind of facial expression when they were talking to her, she wasn't listening. Zen said that his feeling for Shanique has grown. So this is the new type of Shanique and Zen. And then they showed Miley and Randall, another new type of I say this relationship is a don't survive. So they are constantly fighting. I don't know if they are arguing, that they are constantly fighting. So Manly want them to have like physical intimacy, and Randall said the relationship is not just about that, and also because there's still another person involved. So stuff that I forgot to mention when I was talking about this last time, I forgot to mention that after they spend 3 weeks with the Thai couple, they have to go back to the original couple and spend another 3 weeks. So that's it's going to happen in episode 7 and 8, maybe 6, 7, and 8. So it will be interesting to talk about that. So she said that Randall doesn't want to have a physical connection with her. Randall says it's important for them to see how the life go well together before it get to that area, because they still have his original partner involved, Shanique, so they will probably meet at some point. So Randall and Shanique told Randall, now Randall have the opportunity to talk to Shanique. I don't know how they arranged it. Shanique told Randall, Shanique pretty much comforted Randall about the fact that he kissed Madeline. Remember the time that they had the meeting? All the couple meet together, and Madeline pretty much said that she kissed Randall when the camera was off. So Raina Shanique, the original partner, confront Randall about the fact that he kissed Madeline. Randall says Shanique parting into this whole process. What does she expect from him? So he's on is focusing on the relationship that he has, something like that. Shanice Hada is too comfortable to be with another person. she want him. He said, "Do you want just me to sit in a little corner and do nothing?" She said, "Yes, I want you to sit in that little corner." They were like just verbally fighting like outside of the building. And after Shani left the car, yeah. She, and we have the final trailer in the trial marriage. So this is still the trial marriage. So the final trailer they show Jake and Ray. These two people are so comfortable and into each. They like each other. They see life in similar way. They are so connected. They are like you feel like they're already dating. And the show Colby and April. Colby and April has been a friendship a long time. They're still so comfortable around each other. They just play. They, and they show Jake and Ray. Jake and Ray again. So they're talking about a plan like they would like to travel. Jake said he would like to travel before we turn 30. Ray said she would like to travel with her children, visit different places. They see life in the same direction. And we have Shanik and they show Shanik and Zayn and they walk in the door out. Shanik still thinking about Handel. Her last conversation she had with her original partner was kind of messy, so she's still thinking about that. And they show again when they show Shanik and Zayn. I don't know. It's so hard to read those two people. One time they are fighting, another time they are doing something else. I don't know if she's really into Zen or I don't know what's going on there. But she did get intimate with Zen. So we have Kobe and April. They spend the final day together. They appreciate each other. They are happy that they spend the 3 weeks together, getting to know each other, getting along very well. That's about it. Um, Madeline and Handel. So we have like another 3. They said there's gonna be another, like I was saying earlier, there's gonna be another 3 weeks with the original partner. The trial marriage is over, so each couple have to go back to the original partner and work this relationship out. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we will find out. So before that, we have Madly and Handel. Handel said that Madly has better his opinion, so he liked that about her. They have a great. He said they have a great time together, even though they didn't show much of a great time with them on TV. There was just them complaining, fighting all the time. What did I know? Handle want Manly to choose him. That's why it's not about Shanik. I don't know what's going on there. So then they show Shanik and Zayn. I say they are quiet and dangerous. The quiet one, the dangerous one. Because I'm so clueless about the relationship. I don't know how what's the couple do. I really don't know. We have April and Colby. They show April and Colby again. I still love the friendship, the communication, like I talk about. So I don't know, the kiss at the end. So episode 6 that we have like made the trial marriage 3 weeks process finally over. Now we are in this new process where all the couple have to go back to the original partner. You think that's gonna be easy? Just wait and see. We have 12 people, 6 couples, 2 couple got engaged, so we have 8 people left, 4 couples. So they meet with Nick and Vanessa Lachey, and like they have their dinner. Another 3 weeks, they change over. So and they have different conversation in that dinner table. April, so Kobe gave a compliment to April, said she became like a woman, and Maddie laughed about that. What was she before? It was just like say he saw her grow and stuff like that. Maddie was just laughing too. Who do you think she was before? And Zen is already acting like Frey is going to end up with Jake. So Zen looked more and more, I don't know, sad. So oh, if Israel decided to be with him, I'm okay with that. So even the way he's talking is like, yeah, the way he's talking, like, it's like he think that her gonna choose Jake already. or I don't know. We will mainly say Honda is making her feel hear and understood. So all of those people were talking, complimented the tri marriage partner, the people that they spend time, they would just say great thing about those people. Honda said that he feel more comfortable. Shanik is mad that she brought Honda here. Now she's mad that she's brought Honda here. For her, probably was a big mistake to bring her boyfriend into this process because it's like she have the ultimatum like marriage, they get married or otherwise it's not gonna work. Now, Hannah is so comfortable in the process. She said like maybe in her mind that was a big mistake bringing her boyfriend into this process. And she was like talking like so when Manny was giving compliment to Hannah about like the fact that he's perfect, you know, all those expressions that Manly say. Shani said you only know him for 3 weeks. You can tell me that you know him. I spend more time with him that you. It's always like a little fight between those two girls about Hannah. And I like April. She's so sweet. Even when I just love swimming April. Now it's time to actually say goodbye to the tri-marriage partner and move on to the original partner. Now we have the second tri-marriage begin. That means the tri-marriage that will be with the original partner. So we have 3 weeks to the decision day. It's been like already 4 weeks. 1 week for them to choose the partner that they want. 3 weeks to spend time with that partner. Another 3 weeks gonna start that they go back to the original partner and then it's going to be the decision day. So in this new 3 week, in this new tri marriage we have Zen and Ray. They are back together. So Ray is asking a question to Zen about what he did with Shanik. I'm like, it's so hard to watch Zayn and Ray because even before they came into this process, there was still some kind of communication issue between the both of them, and that affect the relationship. Take the people who don't communicate well, and also take this new process, and the fact that Zayn was with Shanae, and now put the two people together, they have even more problem. So she wanna know what we did. We have Jake and April, and Jake and April are constantly fighting. So and they already have problem. It's like Jake is picking fight with April. I don't know. Maybe he feel guilty about the connection that he have with Ray. I don't know what's going on there. So he's talking. As soon as they got into the place, talking about April testing other people. I'm like, oh my god. This can be a big mess. I don't know who's gonna go back to the original couple. I don't know how this process is gonna work, but it's already messy. And we have Madeline and her original boyfriend Kobe. She's glad that she's back with Kobe because she didn't have the physical intimacy with Hando. Hando was like, no, I want us to get to know each other during this 3 weeks to see if we're compatible for the lifetime. Now that she's back with her boyfriend, she can do whatever she wants. She's like that. She's happy about that. And other couple, it's like all the relationship are a little bit messy. All the original relationship and all the relationship are messy right now. Kobe's worried that Randall is check all the boxes. Like Kobe, big worry is about Randall. The fact that Manly says so many times how perfect Randall is, he's worried about that to not be in that level with Manly. We have Jake and April. I feel like I like Jake, like I say, I like Jake, but he got a little bit mean to April. Maybe because he have feeling for her. He's kind of a little bit mean to her. His whole demeanor has changed, the way he react. Everything has changed about him. It's not this smiley Jake that we used to saw all the time. His facial expression, he looked just different. And the fight, and then the kiss and makeup. We have Shanique and Hando. Shanique said that she's willing she's willing to marry, handle, but she doesn't want to force him. So at the beginning, like she was like, "Oh, we should get married, get married." Now she understands that it's not gonna happen if she keep pushing him. She just want him to be ready to do the same for with her. She want him to be ready for them to take this step together. Hunter said that he's not ready to get married yet. I'm sure Miley and Kobe. So there was an issue with Miley and Kobe. So what happened? I think he left his phone on. She saw like a picture of some girl that Kobe made out with. The fight that Kobe have about him kissing some girl. He was still talking and testing those girls. One of those girls, or maybe Sarah. He literally told those girls, "I have an open relationship with my girlfriend," and he told her all the detail about those things. Then it's kind of open, already open. It's an experiment here. The way he talked about it's like we have an open relationship that he can be with another person. That wasn't really cool to say that to that random person. Um, so Mary was comforting him about that. Was he still talking to that person? Kobe walked out of the house at 2 a.m. He just disappeared. So those guys just left. When there's like a big argument coming, they don't want to deal with that. They disappear and they come back later. So he literally came back the next day. They show Airport and Jake, and so they are not fighting anymore. They are talking about the April birthday. They just like not fighting for now. They show Ray and Zen. Zen say that he want to marry Ray. Now he say that he's ready to get that step. He's ready for that commitment. Thing he's ready. And then they are fighting again. So what happened? So Zen meet Ray mom and also his best friend. I think her best friend or his girlfriend. Anyway, they met together and they were talking. That he's ready. I feel like these people are not ready. They need some kind of therapy. They still don't understand each other. Even when they were talking, he say he's ready to get married, he's ready to take that step, and the next step they are fighting. Communication. Thank God, her mom was there to help them communicate. He said, "You want this? Okay, listen to her. What is her answer?" She answered to this. Okay, she said this. Can you answer to this question? He said that. Can you respond to the question? She was like an intermediary, mediate the communication between the two. Because if you left them together, they will fight, they will argue. That's what they're doing, arguing all the time, those two people. But he said he's ready to get married. And so you guys are not ready to get married. You need a therapist right now. You need someone to help you communicate. You need a couple therapy. April and Jake. April saw the video of Jake filming, right? Apparently when Ray was with Jake was with Ray, he filmed a video of her when she was like turkey and stuff like he filmed the video of her ass. April was mad when she saw that video. She was like, "What are you doing?" So she wasn't really happy about that. And Jake excuses like I said, "Oh, there's a story behind that." I said, "Oh my god, lame excuse. You really have the video of Ray in your phone, you still keeping that. I know the process is not over, but still that's kind of messy." So we saw Manly and Kobe meet the best friends. The last time we saw all Manly best friend Billy Handle. When they meet Kobe again, they already know Kobe, but this time they meet Kobe again, you can see the comparison between Handle and Kobe. So different. They love Handle. They want nothing to do with Kobe. They actually advised Mandy to choose Handle instead of Kobe. And the thing I hate the most, Kobe doesn't know how to apologize. He keep blaming Mandy for the fact that he even testing with other kissing other girls. I said, how does that make sense? That you do something wrong, you don't want to apologize for it. You blame your girlfriend for that she's responsible for that. And you are the one who issued the ultimatum that you want to get married, but you don't, your action doesn't show that you're ready to get married, because your action show that you're just a playboy, you just want to like have fun all the time, and you say that you're ready for the commitment. It doesn't make sense to me. And you did something wrong. Instead of apologize to Manly, you still putting the blame on her that how is she responsible for you kissing other than it doesn't make sense. And so I will be back to talk about episode 7, 8. Thank you for watching the Ultimatum, this interesting messy show with me. Oh my god, I wouldn't bring my boyfriend to this. I wouldn't do that. Thank you. Bye.